Grassy Waters Preserve is located in West Palm Beach and is open 7 days a week and is free to enter and to park. The preserve is a beautiful 23 square mile wetlands ecosystem that is part of the Greater Everglades watershed and is the headwaters of the northwest fork of the Loxahatchee River. Hi everyone, I'm out at Grassy Waters Preserve today going for a hike. This preserve has 6 different hikes. They do have canoe and kayak rentals, but it's staff guided only reservations. Did you know that spending just 10 minutes outdoors in nature can help reduce stress? So come and join me as I hike the Boardwalk Trail. So let's start by going over to the Nature Center and taking a short tour. The pristine beauty of the wetlands is captivating for hikers, walkers, and kayakers. The wetlands provides a safe haven for local wildlife and is part of the Great Florida Birding Trail. Herons, egrets, and other wading birds can frequently be seen at the wetlands. Alligators, squirrels, deer, bobcat, and even otters have been sighted, along with other species. Other species that have been sighted in the wetlands are wood stork, white ibis, and snail kites. Up at the Nature Center, they give you a trail guide for Grassy Waters Preserve. There's 6 trails and they're color-coded. Gives you the length of the trail. The Oahe Trail is 16.6 miles, so that's your longest trail. Right now I'm on the Cypress Boardwalk Trail, 1 mile. So along the trail we're going to pass through a hammock with the sable palms and palm trees. It's very nicely shaded. Although we're close to the highway and you can hear the traffic noise, the farther we go along the trail, the quieter it will get. The wetlands comprise of marsh wetlands, tree islands of mainly cypress, but also sable palms and forested hammocks. As I hike along the trails, you will see and experience the beauty of the hammocks, marshes, and wetlands. Grassy Waters has 3 parking areas with trailheads at each one. The Cypress Boardwalk Trail is easy, wheelchair accessible, and is family friendly. It's 0.9 of a mile long round trip. It has several pavilions to stop under the shade and look out onto the prairies. At one point, we will go out onto a boardwalk up to a platform to view the marsh wetlands. So this is at the end of the Boardwalk Trail. You can step up to the observation platform. You can look out in these binoculars that they have over the wetlands, and there's a beautiful savanna. As we head on back along the Boardwalk Trail to the parking area, we'll drive over across the road to the north parking area so we can walk along the Hog Hammock Trail and the Eagle Trail. So over at Grassy Waters Preserve, they have 3 separate parking areas where you can access different trailheads. So I drove across the road from where the nature center is, and I'm going to hike the Hog Hammock Trail and the Eagle Trail. Here we'll walk out along a boardwalk to Gator Lake. This is where the canoe launch area is. The fishing pier is about 225 feet from the trailhead. Eagle Trail is a narrow trail of sand and exposed limestone that loops around Gator Lake and goes through a wet prairie area bordered by cypress trees. So this is the beginning of Eagle Lake Trail. This is a multi-use trail. Bicycles are allowed, and it's family friendly. The Eagle Trail is 0.8 miles long round trip. It was created by the Eagle Boy Scouts. The trail is densely shaded and follows along the Eagle Lake. The scenic trail also has views of a marsh prairie area. Each trail in Grassy Waters showcases a diverse and different habitat. So following along this trail, this is a good example of my every step counts mantra, because there's a lot of exposed tree roots, so you have to be careful where you step and be mindful. The trail is twisty and turny and a little up and down and exposed to tree roots, which I'll give you a picture of here. So it's real pretty though because it's shaded. It's a nice view of the prairie. Let's head on over to the Hog Hammock Trail. Okay, so now we're at the start of the Hog Hammock Trail. This trail is 4.23 miles round trip and goes through a hammock area, the sable palm and cabbage palm hammocks. So let's go and check out this trail. Along this trail, we're going to go through some pine hammocks and some cypress swamps. Just a short ways into the trail, you'll come to this little area where there's an open marshland, and there's some picnic tables. You can sit and have lunch. Continuing along the Hog Hammock Trail, leaving that little open prairie area. Hog Hammock Trail is at the north end of Grassy Waters Preserve, and this area is a series of islands topped with tropical hammock. It's an ancient sand dune ridge. As you see, the trail is lined with palms that have air plants on them. There are marsh ferns, slash pines, and hog plum Marlborough and myrcene under the canopy. We'll soon come to a roofed rain shelter. You can stay on the trail and go to the right after this, or turn around and go back and exit this way. Depends on how long you want to hike. The area is so beautiful, and under the canopy it provides ample shade. So as my hike comes to an end, I've enjoyed being outside in nature, hiking 2 new trails to me, and I definitely will be back again to hike some of the other trails. Also, they have kayaking and canoe rentals on the weekends, group led and reservation only.